Good morning, America. We are in some hard times right now, but I promise I can get us out. A huge problem for us right now is the federal loan system. Our people are going to college to help improve their life. But our system is having our people come out of school with thousands and thousands of dollars of debt and no way of paying it back. I don't know about you, but I think that is wrong. If you elect me president, I am going to make it so you have a chance. A chance to actually live and not be buried in loans. I was in Tennessee campaigning and a 19-year-old boy came up to me and started talking about all the debt that he is acquiring and has no idea how to pay it off. I met a woman in Oregon and she couldn't go to a university because the federal government would not give her the federal loans she needed. Right there is a huge issue. Why is the federal government telling you how much money you need to go to college? And for the people who can get the loans, the problem is how do you pay back $150,000 without a job? We need to have plans for these young adults to have a chance to get a job first and be in a position that they can actually pay the money back. I plan on bringing in the most knowledgeable people to help fix this problem. This issue will not sit on the back burner. My opponents would like to argue that we can't just give people money they don't need. But if people have to pay the loans back, why does it matter how much they need for their university expenses? You can monitor what they're using their money on by having people who take out federal loans submit special papers for taxes to see their exact expenses. Things need to change. As an independent candidate, I feel like I have the advantage of having no ties to the Democrat or Republican Party. This means that I can reason with both parties only about the issues and not about the issue of what party I'm in. The problem of federal loans is not the only thing wrong with the government right now. The war on drugs is also a huge problem. If I were president, I would try to pass laws that any drug that could be classified as having medical qualities will no longer be illegal in any state with a prescription. Over the last 40 years, the U.S. alone has spent $1 trillion trying to fight the war on drugs. And if you can't tell, the war is a losing one. For the last 5 years, on average of 800,000 people have been arrested every year for marijuana. If marijuana were legal, it would cut spending for prisons and we could tax the sales, which would make the U.S. government billions. I understand that it is a drug and not for everyone, especially kids. But if a doctor can prescribe an antidepressant for depression, why can't he prescribe marijuana? People who oppose the ending of the war against marijuana are just ignorant. They choose to believe scare tactics that have been around for years to just scare people into not using. The same people who oppose marijuana tend to have nothing to say about alcohol laws. Alcohol is a drug that has no good qualities and is tied to a long list of illnesses, but no one ever talks reform for that. I want to live in a place where lawmakers have no bias and choose to actually learn the facts and want to make laws and change things so people can enjoy life. In the words of one of my favorite rappers, you only live once. Thought's the motto. YOLO. Vote Black 2012 for change.